Hey guys, it's Deligracy here and welcome to the next speed build on the channel. I am building a modern and stylish home. I know I posted on Twitter last night and said that this video today would be a little bit later than usual. It's a few hours after my usual posting time. A lot of you guys got excited and thought it was a new Barbie dream house build, and I'm sorry, it's not. It's not the Barbie dream house build. I am working on it. I just haven't built something I am pleased with yet. So keep an eye out for that. It is on its way. But this is a modern and stylish build. Often when I build, I imagine what kind of characters would live in the house. And this house was for a gay male couple with 2 kids. So that's who the house is for. And yeah, it's pretty stylish. It's a beach house. I wanted it to be modern and yeah, just, I guess, really nice. And I enjoyed this one because I've put the living area upstairs. So we've got the kitchen, dining, and lounge room in an open plan, setting upstairs, and then 2 kids' bedrooms downstairs, and then a really cool office slash master bedroom mezzanine level in the box at the front, like a double window, like double height windows for the master bedroom, and below the master bedroom is the study. So that's kind of cool. I've actually been on the hunt again for apartments. I do this every few months. I'm like, I'm gonna move. I'm ready to move. I need more space. And I go looking for ages and then I don't find anything I like. But I have started the hunt for a new apartment. And yeah, I guess I've been quite inspired by looking at a lot of cool warehouse apartments and things in Melbourne. And there was one I saw with double level windows, and I was like, oh my God, this is so pretty, but it has terrible internet. Otherwise, I feel like I may have jumped on it if the internet was decent. But I think that was definitely some inspiration for this one. And yeah, there's so many cool apartments around in Melbourne. I do love Melbourne because obviously I love the city. I've lived here all my life. Well, actually, I used to live closer to the beach, so about an hour away from the city. But Melbourne's always been the closest city to me. And I just love Melbourne architecture because there are so many different kinds of cool apartments and places you can live. Like if you live in an area called Brunswick, it's so, like, you can find so many cool, I guess, apartments with really odd characters around there. I can't really explain it very well, but a lot of industrial apartments, a lot of townhouse apartments with cool roof lines and balconies, and there's some really cool stuff over there. And then you can look at somewhere like Richmond where it's a lot more industrial, or Toorak where it's all like classic and pretty, or South Yarra. Or you can go in the city and you can find some really interesting places that you're just like, what? How? Like, where did that come from? Old buildings and new buildings. So it's a cool place. It's a cool city. You guys should all come here if you've never been, as well as Sydney. Anyway, this is the house kind of coming together. It's got its external shape pretty much done, and I am going to be changing the wallpaper in this because I liked this wood, but I wanted it to be a little bit more sleeker. At the moment, it's a bit more rustic, and so we're actually going to go with a dark wood. And I spent ages on this build. I don't know why I took so long, but I took a very long time, and I decided that it just, I don't know, it just wasn't working in terms of the wallpapers I was putting down. So I've actually cut out me going through like a billion different wallpapers because it was kind of boring to watch. So I've gone ahead, and I'll skip ahead in a little while so you guys can check that out. Also, sorry if my voice is a little bit croaky this morning. It's currently 6:45 in the morning, so 6:45, and I've just woken up, and I'm a little bit out of it, to be honest. Today's a Friday. I'm going to be recording all day, and then I'm going to be going out tonight with a couple of my friends, which will be exciting. A couple of girlfriends, Jasmine and Tian. Some of you guys will know Jasmine, blonde beauty addict from Twitter, and my other friend Tian isn't on Twitter, but she's lovely. So that'll be nice. We'll go out tonight, but because I've been quite sick recently, I will have to be careful and go home a bit earlier, I think. There's some nasty colds going around Australia at the moment. Very nasty. You guys probably have realized that. I've been sick for probably 2 weeks now, and ever since I got back from the US, actually. And James Turner, or the Sim Supply, has been sick for the last 2 weeks as well, and he's in Sydney, which is a different city and state to me. So there's just a lot of nasty colds going around this winter for us Australians. It's really not pleasant. And you know what the most frustrating thing about it is for me? I really hate not being able to exercise. I feel like a potato, and I feel like I don't have as much energy when I don't exercise, and it's just really hard when you've got a cough and like a chest infection type thing to go out. And it made me appreciate a lot more that I am usually in a healthy state to be able to exercise and go outside and go for a jog or go to a class at the gym. So in a way, I think it's kind of good, because I will be very keen to take care of myself after this cold is gone. So I guess this is a shout out to all of you guys to make sure that you look after your bodies, because it's important, and sometimes we forget and we get caught up with other things. And even if you can't do that, small things matter too. Just doing some sit-ups or something. Why not? Why not just stick your favorite show on and do a few sit-ups? That's what I like doing. Oh my gosh, it's like a Deli inspiration talk this morning. You guys are probably like, Deli, shut up. Oh dear. I've actually missed you guys because I haven't done recording of my usual videos for a little while, because the Let's Plays I posted recently, I actually recorded them last week, so it's good to be back to recording again. And here we are working on the kitchen. You can see that we changed the exterior wallpaper. I've gone ahead and I've put in all the flooring and wallpaper inside, as well as the windows and doors. I just do this to make the build a little bit shorter and to just get on with it. I feel like when I watch a build, I don't particularly like putting down flooring and wallpaper. I like to just watch the finishing. So that's why I do that. And I know that's not for everyone, but that's what my personal preference is. So this is the kitchen. I've always wanted to use these orange stainless steel bench tops. And I know it's a little bit much, but it's meant to be a little bit over stylized perhaps. It's meant to be very edgy. And these island benches were really struggling to fit in. I was like, is there enough room? Should I extend this? But I think we get rid of them in the end. What do I do here? Yeah, we get rid of them in the end, which is a bit of a shame, but you gotta do what you gotta do with the space that you have. Am I right? Also, how are you guys? I hope you guys are having a nice week, and things are going well for you. I know a lot of you guys are on holidays, which is good, from uni and school. So that's good. That's exciting. What are you guys up to? Are you guys just chilling out, or are you guys going away? I'd love to know. And damn, the orange sink is a little bit fun. So yes, it's a very orange kitchen, but I like it. I love the over stylized look sometimes. It's just fun to make different interiors in The Sims that you would perhaps not live in, but you could imagine it would be perfect for some kind of character that you've imagined in your mind. So that's pretty much the kitchen almost done. I was having a little bit of a crisis with the cupboards here. I was like, so many cupboards. Which cupboards do I use? But I think I'm happy with this now. And I wish the fridges would... the base game fridge sizes annoy me. They always don't fit properly next to a counter, and then the shelves above them, if you put two of those smaller shelves, they cut into the fridge, and if you put one, I feel like it's not enough space. But the latest fridge they added to the game is pretty good. There's also some water fountains there next to the pool, which is nice and fun. And I have used a whole heap of different packs in this. I just wanted to have freedom with using different things. But I have focused on using some of the new items from the Sims 4 fitness stuff. This console table right here is a newie. The dining table's a newie. And that is, those tables are actually inspired by the facets of rocks when you're rock climbing. Like they're meant to be angular and kind of remind you of rocks. At least that's what Sim Guru Graham said when I actually spoke to him about the new fitness stuff. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I love Graham. Graham's so nice. He's a nice guy. I think he does a great job on the stuff packs. Like, I know a lot of us probably think a few of the stuff pack themes aren't what we would want. The fitness, like, they don't know. I don't think the Sims always get it right in terms of the stuff packs they release. But I mean, come on, they're a group of humans. They're not going to be perfect every time. But I think the fitness stuff pack was kind of a pack where a lot of people were like, yeah, but we already have fitness stuff. Like, can we have something different? And I do, in saying that, I do really love the items that have come with it. I like them a lot. I love the new lighting and these tables. Oh, I love this coffee table. But yeah, in terms of the actual stuff pack theme, I probably would have liked something else. And so what they've actually started to do, if you guys haven't realized, is on the Sims 4 website, you can vote at certain times out of a series of stuff pack themes for what you want next. So they were doing voting for like a laundry stuff pack, which I think has been chosen. And by the way, I added a train to the base of that lamp, and I think it looks really cool. It's like a train lamp. I thought it was a bit kitsch, but nice. And those cushions. I really love this lounge room, actually. This lounge, if you walked into that lounge room in real life, you'd be like, whoa, this is sleek. At least I would. I mean, some of you guys would be like, ew, that's gross. But I like that. I think it's cool. I think it's cool, you guys. Please say it's cool. So yeah, keep an eye out for when they have those voting options for The Sims. One thing that is handy to do is follow The Sims on Twitter, and you can keep up to date on there with them. They're pretty active on there. I'm not sure if they post on Instagram that much. My Instagram, I think I follow too many accounts. Is that a thing? Can you follow too many accounts on Instagram? Because I just feel like half the time I don't see anyone's posts. Yeah, I just don't see them. And I've just changed the wood here because I was feeling like the black was a little harsh. So we've gone with something a little bit more earthy, a little bit more rustic. And here we are working on that master bedroom that I was telling you about. So there is a staircase going down to the lower level from here, which goes down to the study. So you can have a sim who can do a lot of work from home here, which is good. You could change the downstairs area to a fitness area or a skill building area. And I love this green and gold with those lamps. Love the forest green with the golden color. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, the other day, get this, PlayStation sent me a gold PlayStation. A limited edition golden PlayStation. I was just shookers. Like, I was like, this is amazing. I feel so grateful right now. So Deli got a golden PlayStation, and it's right next to me. I'll post a picture on Instagram because it's kind of like, what? So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think PlayStation Australia had a few of them, and they were just like, hey, would you like one? I was like, you know what? Sure. That would be great. This is one of the perks of this job, being a YouTuber. But I will tell you guys right now, it's not all daisies and sunshine. There's a lot of work behind YouTube that you guys don't see. YouTubers are the hardest working people I know, actually. Like, YouTubers are obsessed with what they do. And it's impressive, you know? It's impressive. I love the whole YouTube world. I think it's a really cool space to be in. Very cool. And I can't believe it. I have a degree in graphic design, and I just can't believe that somehow I ended up coming into this world of Sims and YouTube thanks to you guys. And I was very, very lucky. I can't even imagine what it'd be like being a graphic designer now. Like, it would be so different working as a junior designer for someone. It would just be so different. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And furthermore, we are almost at 500,000 Simlies. Almost at 500,000. This is exciting, you guys. So we are going to power our way to 1 million after we hit that 500,000. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Also, I really need to get back to streaming as well. Streaming is on the agenda. A lot of you guys have been worried if I'm going to get back to streaming. I am. I just took a break for a while. I'd also just being sick, a bit of travel. It's just made it a bit difficult. So streaming will be back. Yeah, it's ready to be back. So no need to worry about that. Also, this is just like bookshelves which match the flooring, which I love. I love a matching bookshelf to my floors. And the study area, which I kind of built in. And these carpets I don't use very often, but I thought they were a bit of fun for the kids' bedrooms. We're going to have, I imagine, a child and a kind of pre-teenage or a teenager age in these ones. This is the child's room. And yeah, it's going to be pretty matchy-matchy. It's got oranges and blues in it, broken up with a few posters and things. I love that little lamp, by the way. That's the UFO lamp, I've decided. Those paintings work really nicely next to that bed, I think. And this color is kind of odd for the walls. It's been obviously picked out from the carpet, so it's there to match the carpet. And it works, but it doesn't work. I really like it though. I don't know. It's something I've never done before, so I just enjoyed being different for once. And yeah, for the child's bedroom, I didn't want to put a computer in there because I like when the kids use their desks for their homework, and if you have a computer there, then there's not enough space for them to sit down. So I just put a little iPad there for them. And these hexagonal shelves are cool, so we're going to put a few of those in there. Yeah. So that looks kind of sweet. And I like that dinosaur painting inside the hexagon. And there's a couple of school projects there from The Sims 4 Parenthood, which I'm excited to actually play that LP today again. That should be good to record. Yeah. And then what else are we putting in here? The skateboards. Love those skateboards. They were such a cool addition. Also, I haven't put curtains in this house. I want some curtains that don't stick out from the wall as much, if that makes sense. I feel like they all stick out from the wall a lot, and when you're looking from a bird's eye view, it's just not that pretty. So, so yeah, sometimes I just don't put curtains in, and I imagine that there would be some kind of curtains in the Sims lives, but you just can't see them, if that makes any sense. If that makes any sense at all. Also, I love those wall lights. Oh, I love them so much. They're like stage wall lights. And this is the entrance area. So some plants underneath the staircase is something that I do and a lot of builders do. Love the combination of those paintings at the front door there. And yeah, we're like pretty much almost done with the build. This is the other bedroom. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. I love yellow. I think yellow is like sunshine and makes me feel happy. So yellow and gray, I think also looks really cool together. So for this room, I decided to go with that. And you know what? It ended up being kind of difficult choosing what things to put in here. So we ended up using a painting with the yellow colors in it. We're going to change that blue wall in a second because there was just way too many colors going on. And I wanted it to look a little bit more sleek and less rainbow everywhere kind of thing. So we go with this, yeah, that brick in a lighter gray. There we go. And yeah, I would say this is like pre-teenage or teenager bedroom. So lots of posters around. I've always had lots of things stuck on my walls growing up. I felt that was a good way to discover what I enjoyed, I suppose, and what things inspired me, and it helped me figure out more who I was and what my personal style was. Because obviously, well, a lot of the time you can't just go nailing things into your walls when you're a teenager or kid or even young adult, you know, you can't just do that. So sometimes sticking things on the wall is a nice way to just, without damaging anything, know who you are and personalize the space. So I had like posters everywhere. If you look at my earliest vlogs on my channel, you'll actually see that I have all these posters on my wall. I can't remember if I did a first room tour. I think I did. There's lots of pictures on the wall and that. And what am I doing right here? I'm just like chilling out for a while, just doing nothing. Okay, good one, Deli. Good one. Probably watching Sex and the City or something for the 50th time. I actually was watching Sex and the City whilst I recorded this. I'm starting the series from season 1 again. And this must be the 5th time I've done that. So I feel like I could absolutely slay any quiz that was given to me. So there we go. So yeah, you can kind of see a bit of the layout of the house here as we pause to move on to the next part. And yeah, so we've got the office on the 2nd level. The 3rd level is the parents' room, and the pool is pretty basic. I always change the color of the pool tiles and floor tiles. I just like it when they're a little bit darker. I think it just looks nicer. And yeah, we're just going to finish off the entrance with a console table, a chair. I can't remember what we put on the other side. Do we put anything here? I know I delete one of those chairs because there was too much chair action going on. Nice little fruit bowl here. Oh yeah, we just put a vent there. When I put the vent down, I was like, oh yeah, I don't usually use this. I love me some vents in my Sims build. I was very excited about that. And yeah, just another shelf over here. This family is well educated. And a couple of things around the pool just to make it a little bit more useful. Alrighty, so here we are in the screenshots. This is our build. Very simple, sleek and stylish, I would say. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below of this one. And yeah, the water fountains on the side. That's a nice picture. But I think it looks believable that a house like this would be on a lot, a beach lot in Windenburg on the island. I think it looks like it would legit be there. That's the lounge room, very stylized with those new pieces from Fitness Stuff. This is just a nice corner picture. I quite liked those 2 little ottoman things in the corner. And I put that plant on the table by using the 9 key to lift it up. There's the not rustic, but very orange rust color kitchen. This is a nice little patio area that was done off camera with a barbecue there. And the beautiful view looking out to the beach. A little home office area with built-in shelving. And the master bed just up the top of that mezzanine level. Oh no, the wallpaper changed. Damn it. Anyway, it is available on the gallery right now if you do want to download it under Deligracy. So you can download it if you wish to and enjoy it in your gameplay. It's up there right now, although you may need to change that wallpaper. Suzzles, sorry about that. And the yellow bedroom. Nice and yellow. What's your favorite color? I love yellow. Yellow just makes me happy. And the floor plan, of course, as well, because a lot of you guys enjoy those floor plan images being put in there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend, and I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon.